Before I begin, huge thanks to Diansheng for sending the Diansheng Galaxy Magnetic 8x8 to me. Diansheng Galaxy Magnetic 8x8 is the world's first mass-produced magnetic 8x8. It comes with two versions, black internals and primary internals. I know, by the way, the cube is designed by Yusheng Du, the current 3x3 single world record holder. The package is quite big, and yet it is hard to believe that the Diansheng Magnetic 8x8 is not a premium product. Inside there is a box which is very nice. The styrofoam is not necessary, but okay. We also have some accessories here. This 8x8 measures in around 67.5mm, which has a similar price to the MGC 7x7. It weighs 220 grams, which is quite light. It comes with glossy plastic. The color scheme is very similar to the Moju color scheme. Here is the comparison. It has the sculpted design on the outer layers, which is somehow similar to the Diansheng Megamix version 2. Out of the box it is very sluggish and tight, but as soon as I set it up, it becomes fantastic. I loosened it for 1¼ turn, looped with the combination of weight 1, Mystic, and DNM37. This gives a fast, smooth, and controllable feel after breaking in. Note that this tension is very loose actually, but if it is too tight, the corner cutting is slightly worse, and you need more accurate turning as well as more force for doing a turn. If so, your hands will get tired very easily. I think my tension is reasonable, even though you can get a pop quite easily if you are turning roughly. Let's talk about the magnets. Magnets do help a lot in aligning the layers and holding the layers together, which makes it speed solvable. Diansheng uses different color capsule in holding the magnets. The magnets are visible, which looks like organics that looks really cool. Here you can see it goes from red, green, blue, and yellow. Very cool. The magnets are reasonably strong, a bit weaker than the one on the MGC 7x7. Let's talk about the design. Comparing with the MGC 7x7 and the Meilong 8x8, the inner layers are similar to the Meilong 8x8 in terms of size, and it has a similar outer layers to the MGC 7x7. This makes the Diansheng 8x8 very comfortable in speed solving. I have done around 80 solves on it, and I have only found two major problems in these puzzles: resistance and pop. The inner layers are slow due to the high resistance between pieces. High resistance results in more force needed for doing turns. Loosening the cube can solve the problem, but then pop exists. Unlike 6x6 and 7x7, pop is even harder to fix in 8x8. Sometimes the displacement of the hidden edges might drive you crazy. So the balance between the resistance and the accurate turning is the determination of whether this cube is good or not. The inner layers are kind of slow, but the outer layers are smooth, which is very satisfying to turn. It is much quieter than the Meilong one. I have never tried any other cubes made by Diansheng, but this performance in big cubes is mind-blowing, and I can't wait to try out other big cubes from Diansheng very soon. Last but not least, back to the topic. Should you get the Diansheng Magnetic 8x8? Despite of the price of $69.99, use TheCubicle for 5% off. You can't find any other 8x8 that has the performance on par with the Diansheng 8x8. In other words, this is the only one and the best one on the market. I can't wait to see Max Park getting one on his end and sub 3 on it very soon. Hope you enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching.